Hello, welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to Quantum Leap again. It is time for episode 3 from season 2. And before I start, I do want to tell you that this entire show is sponsored. And if you also want to sponsor an episode, can be from Quantum Leap, can also be from any other show or a movie is also possible. Then you can check out my Patreon because there's different options there that will allow you to request things. Also beside that, there's the early access tier that'll give you early access to all of my videos, and there's also the uncut reaction tier, and that'll give you access to my uncut reactions. So also this episode, just a full 45 minutes without any cuts, just a full episode. So you can see that there. And yeah, if any of the things I just listed sound interesting to you, then you can check out the link to my Patreon in the description. And yeah, last episode we saw that he was a stuntman, and it was a pretty interesting episode because at first it was like a disco. Then I realized he was a stuntman. Then there was like a lot more going on in the story because he had a little brother who liked being a stuntman, but in the end his passion was more with music. So the whole struggle with like the dad accepting that his son was like gonna try to make a career out of the music, it played a big part. So yeah, it was a really nice episode. And then in the end we saw that Sam leaped on and he had this like sailor outfit. I think he said at the end something like I'm Popeye or something, but yeah, he had this sailor outfit. And for the rest, I don't know anything, I don't expect anything, so I'm just gonna watch this episode and see where it goes.
Sometimes it goes from bad to worse. Unfortunately, as soon as one job ends, another one begins.
Here we go.
And until I get my bearings, I always feel a little lost at sea. Thanks.
Honestly, I feel like it must be so exhausting to just like every time again having to figure out where you are, who you are.
Most people would be completely disoriented, not knowing where, much less who they were. But leaping into the unknown had given me a detective's instinct. Charles Lee Mackenzie, machinist mate, 2nd class, U.S. Navy. Japanese yen and the sea bag he was shipping home from the Far East, and home appeared to be Oak Creek, Ohio.
Okay, he's figured this out pretty fast this time.
Charlie, welcome.
Dad?
It's good to see you.
Dad? Huh? Did he like bring her or something? And then because it's Sam he doesn't know?
Not exactly Indiana, but made me feel like I was going home. Maybe because there was something about Henry, his smile, his laugh, something reminded me of my own dad.
Yeah. Oh no. I feel bad for her. Aw. I feel like she really came with him and he just left her there now. And she doesn't know where to go. Aw.
What the hell? Pardon me, ma'am.
My name is Machiko Mackenzie. Try to find a husband. My husband.
You lost your husband?
Oshiete kudasai.
Come on, go with me.
Oh god, here come the racists again. The spitting, like they're the alpha males. What are you doing in my territory?
Well, I bet. Finally gonna ask me to marry you. I think he'd have wrote you about that. Just lucky that I waited.
And now he came back with a wife.
The way I heard it, you didn't exactly wait. Wait, get married. I don't know if getting married would be the best thing for Charlie right now. Where'd you get these flowers? Beside the road. They're filled with bugs. You're supposed to shake them off. Oh, Charlie! Oh, I can't believe you're home. I can't believe it's been 2 years. Look at you. You look so different.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hi.
Better than that, Charlie. Aren't you gonna tell me how good I look?
I haven't changed a bit.
Always love the awkward encounters in the beginning.
It's so good to have you home. Now you sit down and have some lemonade, and I'm gonna get you some brownies. Alone at last. Naomi, wanna come help me in the kitchen?
She really took her first chance. Honestly, if I was Sam and they greeted me there like a family, I would have honestly thought that was my sister.
Rustling in the breeze, calves moving. It always takes me home.
I'd rather be in Vegas.
Al, how can you say that? Look around.
I'm glad I'm a hologram. I almost stepped in it.
Tell me what I'm here to do.
All we know is you got hooked by Naomi and you have a miserable marriage.
Oh.
Keep Charlie from tying the knot.
That's it?
It's a piece of cake.
Just not marrying her. Yeah, so I think she's not actually married to him yet. I didn't really understand because at first she said I was looking for a husband and then she said I was looking for my husband. So I thought maybe they got married there. But I think they're not married yet then.
Hey, Charlie. What can we do for you, Herman? Found this lady Wander claims married to your son.
Oh, so they are married.
I never heard such a thing. Is this your idea of a joke?
She says she's Mrs. Charlie McKenzie.
Mr. and Mrs. Mackenzie,
Oh,
most honored meet the family of my husband.
Surprise!
nice. Surprise. I mean, now it's pretty easy to not marry the other girl, right?
No, thank you.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. It's just that I already have a bathrobe.
Plenty wrong. They never accepted her. Go back to Japan alone, heartbroken.
Oh.
She never remarried.
Mr. Mackenzie, I would be honored to wash your feet.
Come again?
Ancient ritual in parts of Japan. Daughter-in-law meets the father-in-law, dries it with her.
It's a Japanese
Ah.
custom.
Oh, well, I suppose if it's a custom.
Henry, we're not in Japan.
Sukarete naika.
Where'd you learn to speak that gibberish?
Gibberish.
The boy has been in Japan for the last 2 years. We got your old room all fixed up.
They can't stay in the same room together.
Well, they're married.
Just till Reverend Felcher gets you married proper.
It would be better to honor my parents' wishes.
She can have the summer porch.
Spare room will do fine.
That's Eileen's room.
It's not a shrine.
But that's Eileen's room.
Who is Irene?
Charlie's sister.
Ah, that's his sister.
She died over a year ago.
Ah.
Such news saddens my heart.
Come on,
Machiko.
Come on, Machiko. Come see some.
Oh, the mom is so not accepting. She's gonna be pissed at him now.
Charlie, how could you? Waltz in here with that Japanese. How could you do this to me?
I wasn't thinking of doing something to you.
Woman will never be part of my family. Never.
Damn.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning.
Did something spill?
Clean kitchen floor.
My kitchen floor is clean enough.
Okay.
Rice?
I wanted to help make breakfast.
We don't eat rice for breakfast, and I don't need any help.
Mean.
What Charlie brought us back from Japan smells much better than that stuff we drink in back.
American tea isn't good enough for you?
Where's Machiko?
Outside pouting. There's something strange about Charlie. Different.
He's a man now.
No, it's something else. The look in his eyes. A mother can tell.
Come on, what?
I try to please your mother. Cook rice, clean floor, do smelly shoes to show respect. But I'm afraid she's very angry with me.
Because she's a racist.
She's not angry. She's just... This is all a big change for her. She's just not used to it yet.
Yeah, I think that's like mostly the thing. Because in that time, people... They only saw like... their own kind of people, as in white people just surrounded by white people, you know? And then there's like a Japanese girl and it's like they've never seen something like that before, so it's all weird to them and blah blah blah, but it's so weird to me.
Henry worked very hard for a long time. Now he's retired.
I think all men in Japan must be retired.
No. What I mean is, in this country, the woman can decide for herself what she wants to do or what she wants to be. She has what we call equal rights. The man can take care of the house, the woman can have a job,
Joke.
No, it's true.
Doesn't even believe it. I kind of forgot the year for a second. Wait, let me check.
If a wife have equal right, then husband's money is wife's money too, no?
Haha.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it's 1953.
To have American dress.
I could use a couple new shirts. You want to drive into town?
Teach me to drive a car. Car is
I don't think that's what he meant, but sure.
and we go faster.
Yeah, okay. That's great. That's just fine. There you go. Okay. Easy, go. Why did you do that?
Ah, such beautiful flowers. To take some home to your mother?
Yeah, I think she'd like that.
Good breaks, ne?
Just stop in the middle of the road. Oh, these are the same flowers Naomi got her, right?
Looking at them like that.
Far away, daisies are right. Together they're beautiful garden. If you look close, they're a little different. Each one. Remember, it's beautiful.
Americanizing Machiko seemed like the best way to help Lenore accept, but she had an inner beauty that I hoped she would never lose in order to blend in with all the other daisies. Is that an old Japanese custom?
Oh, I shake bugs off.
See, I knew she was gonna do it.
Oh, I'll drive. Let me drive. In America, the wife walks next to the husband, not behind him.
Oh, I knew it. He's gonna be the evil guy now.
What's your problem? You forget how to speak English? Yeah, that's what I thought.
There always has to be one bigot who's like the problem.
Now, don't worry about old Rusty there. Still fighting World War II. I got a new shipment, latest fashions.
Like these people who literally have nothing going on in their own life, so they have to terrorize others. Aww.
Think of these as training heels. We'll have you in pumps by New Year's.
Oh my god. He's so proud of himself. It's disgusting.
And we sure appreciate all your help with the church picnic.
Charlie and his wife will feel well enough to be there. Oh no, that Japanese food they brought back with them has them both flat on their back.
The dad doesn't agree.
Oh, I love it when you're angry. I haven't really welcomed you home yet, have I?
I'm married now.
It's not your fault. Far away from home. Cut off from your own kind. Dude, Charlie, you made a mistake. And now you're trying to do the right thing. You make me so crazy. Touch me everywhere.
Taking a little time out for a roll in the hay.
This is what it looks like.
Charlie!
Machiko came in here right now. Would break her heart.
Jesus, girly, get off!
There's a way out. Daddy knows a lawyer.
Yeah, a lawyer for when you rape him. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm married now.
Sam, cut to the chase. Sam, I think we've got a problem.
I think we should just go down and forget the whole thing ever happened.
Johnny-san!
Oh no, she's naked.
See your daughter-in-law up and on her feet.
Johnny-san!
Machiko.
Naomi!
This is one hell of a situation here. The pig in the back, like,
Don't ask me, I'm shocked as y'all are.
The only thing that shocked her would be a cattle prod. Women, when they worked in the fields, they take their top off all the time. It was hot.
When it's hot,
No
in
problem.
the field, it's okay for women to work that way. She didn't realize that it would offend anyone.
You tell her we're not offended, Charlie. It's forgotten. We want to see the whole family at the picnic.
We'll all be there. Let's have supper. I'm starved.
I have never been so humiliated in my life. You can just go without me.
Oh,
I will not be gawked at.
nobody's gonna gawk at you, Lenore.
Like nobody gawked at Eileen. I'm not going to the picnic tomorrow. And that's that.
Charlie,
Naomi, please, just...
yeah, I'd be so done with her.
do you love her?
We're married, aren't we?
But do you love her?
Just read my lips. Charlie Mackenzie loves Machiko.
Can I show you something?
It's also pretty hard because he, of course, doesn't know how their relationship was. Like, it probably was good, otherwise they wouldn't have gotten married, but...
You've been gone a long time. You got lonely. I understand that. I got lonely too. But you're home now, Charlie.
With my wife.
You just can't throw me away, Charlie. Not after what I did for Eileen.
What's Eileen have to do with this?
Who do you think stood by her when she got knocked out? Everybody else was laughing at her. I was her friend. Would have driven off that bridge a lot sooner than she did if it wasn't for me.
Eileen committed suicide. Oh, God.
That's what you get with a judgy town like that.
I appreciate what you did for Eileen, but I'm married. What we had is over. Naomi.
No!
Naomi, it's over.
All right. Fine.
I do understand that it is kind of hard to accept for her, especially because she didn't know about the other girl at all.
All that's left for me to do now is to be your friend.
But then when I hear that the statistics are that they are, like, that their marriage is gonna be real bad and all, and that they're gonna be super unhappy. Okay, now she's helping her out. That is kind of cute.
I look American?
Oh, yes. Very American.
So I guess she is accepting it then. Now, finally.
Sure to compliment just the way I said, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, Naomi-san.
I don't mention it, honey. You are gonna make a real lasting impression.
Oh god, this guy. Just get on with your life.
Mr. Ellis is our mayor.
Well, pleased to meet you.
Congratulations, prosperity. You and your wife are very fat.
Oh
I'm
god.
sure customs are quite different than they are here.
We going now?
You lied to me about American customs.
Now, why would I do that?
I think you are not a very nice person.
Damn. Oh, I thought she just meant like give a compliment in general.
Did Naomi do this?
I have shamed you.
No, you could never shame me.
I told Mr. and Mrs. Ellis they are fat.
Well, they are kind of big.
No one here will ever like me,
I like you.
but you are my husband.
I'm a little biased. My dad is crazy about you. Now, that's two of us.
Yeah, the dad seems to like her.
You like baseball?
You okay?
Yeah.
You play AAA ball before the war. Takes the game real serious.
I would have given him a pop on the lip.
What's the point?
Well, it would have made me feel better.
I can't believe that Sam is so good at this, just like ignoring bullies. I would get angry. But like, I mean, that is kind of why he's doing it, to make him angry, to get like a reaction, so... Al getting so mad while no one can even hear him.
All right, Sam, just make contact now.
What the fuck?
What is your problem? I hate jabs.
Pop him one. Pop him right in the lip. Give him one.
Al is so passionate about this. Always sticking up for Sam, love that. He's real mad, he's like, gotta get him. Stormy weather.
Machiko, you go inside. I'm gonna help with the animals. Come help me with the stock. Come on, come on, come on.
Don't just stand there. Get down to the storage cellar. What's the matter? She said, what? What?
What now? Oh, is this about the fat comment?
Why do you do that? That.
It is a custom to show respect.
What do you know of respect? Telling people how fat they are?
It was a mistake.
I'm sick of your mistakes. You can beg till hell freezes.
Give her some time. She has to get used to all of this.
Me.
Oh no, is she gonna run off in the storm now? Oh, this is dangerous. Oh no, don't tell me that's the guy. Oh no. I don't even want to know what sick ideas he's got.
Where's Machiko?
She went out. God knows what these people do. Probably running naked in the wind. Charlie, where are you going?
After my wife.
Henry, do something.
You've already done it.
Mm-hmm.
Please let me out.
Not too talkative, are you?
What is the plan here?
That's why Charlie married.
Now, how are you just gonna find someone like that with a storm? Like, where do you even look? Ah, Al can help.
Al, Rusty's got at his place.
Ah, yeah, okay.
At the intersection. Hurry up.
Sometimes I forget that Al is like a thing here. Like, when there's this just a situation and I'm like, how is he gonna do this? How is he gonna know? How is he gonna get out of this? And then there's just Al.
Not hit Tokyo yet, huh? Well, see, there's this guy in the picture, an American. He goes overseas and he comes back after he gets both of his arms blown off. Cut off at the elbow. I'm that guy. I spent 4 years rotting away in the Pacific. Should have been here playing ball.
Yankees wanted me, the Orioles.
I didn't even see he lost an arm. Does he have like a fake one now or something? Or like a prosthetic? How do you call it?
Fastball that it vanished across the plate.
See, I came back.
Yeah, and you know, fair, I get that, but how is that like her fault? Like her personally?
Just like one of you Japs cut it off.
Like, yes, she would cut off your arm. Mm-hmm.
You know what it's like to lose an arm? Where you going?
Oh. So he kidnapped her to cut off her arm. This is so wild. Yeah, get him.
Stay inside.
Oh.
Sam, Mexico's been hurt.
The rock hit her, right?
I think she might be dying.
From a rock?
Sam, hurry up.
She all right?
Yeah, I think so. We won't be sure for a couple more hours.
We've been praying for her.
Have you?
I'm a Christian.
Then show it.
Ooh.
Walk into that room and let Machiko know that you care whether she lives or dies.
Can't
Why not?
do for her what I couldn't do for Eileen. Wanted to forgive her. My baby. Everybody's sniggering.
Wait, is she the reason he killed herself?
Charlie, I just couldn't get myself to say it to her face. And when I did, it was too late. They brought her here after the accident to this room. I told her that I didn't care what other folks thought. My baby and I was gonna love her no matter what. She didn't hear me.
Okay, that's heavy.
Machiko can hear you.
I can't do for I couldn't do for Eileen.
Some people can never forgive, not even themselves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're having the proper wedding now? Okay, she's okay. That's nice. Or like, I'm sure they just were married legitimate already, but for them that wasn't enough, of course.
I've done it 5 times.
Huh, that's a lot.
Al, I'm sweating. You didn't the first time. Married? Just kidding. Al, look. The eyes of. Don't worry. Here as soon as Lenore comes around.
Oh.
Sheriff, they always do. Birth of the first kid.
Sorry, Charlie. I had hoped your mama-san would.
She's not even there? No, she's gonna come, right?
We are gathered together.
Oh. Okay. Time to go, Sam.
Sayonara, Sam.
Damn. Huh? He's been here. Huh? That's Jesse. Huh? What? Okay. I was like, where is he gonna end up? And then I was just like, him going back to Jesse. Is this because it's just like not shot in the right order? Or is he just... No, he's not returning there. Okay, so I looked it up real fast and there's people saying that this was supposed to be in season 1. But there's also someone saying here, according to the Quantum Leap wiki, the following week's episode was supposed to be a repeat of Color of Truth from season 1. It was common on US television to repeat previous episodes to make seasons last longer. So like 22 new episodes in a 32-week season. Okay, either way, I already thought like, okay, we're not gonna see him as Jesse again. It's probably just because of something like that. I'm kind of sad we're not getting a preview now for who he's gonna be next time then. But yeah, we'll just see that next time then, I guess. But for now, I think this was a good episode. I do have to say, I don't really agree with like, there's always like these bigots. And then in the end, they kind of come to their senses and they're like, okay, I'm gonna accept you now. But it's still always like she's just misunderstood because she lost her daughter and that's why she's doing it. So in some way, I feel like they're always kind of justifying the bad behavior. I'm like, the mom just didn't get held accountable at all, and I don't really like that. I always try to look at the fact that this was like another time. Like not only the year Sam leaves back to, but also the year the show came out. Like I feel like the show is already pretty progressive and I think they're doing a really good job with certain subjects. But you can still really see that it's a little outdated with stuff like that. Like, oh, this white woman who was just being a complete racist. Oh, it's okay, but she lost her daughter. She was just misunderstood, you know? I don't really like that. But I try to look at it and be like, okay, but it was made in the 80s. Or was this 90s already, season 2? I think season 2 was actually like beginning of the 90s already. But I have to say, that does make me really curious about like the new Quantum Leap show, because they did a remake. And I think it's on Disney Plus. I've never seen anything of it. But it does make me curious how they deal with subjects like this. Also the whole like Japanese storyline. I have to say, we're really a lot of stereotypes. And I feel like nowadays, you wouldn't really get away with doing something like that. But like I said, I just try to look past it a bit because it is an older show. So I just kind of accept it. But nowadays, I feel like you can't really do that anymore. So that just makes me really curious about the newer show, what that's like and how they handle subjects like that, you know? But still, it was just something I noticed. It's not really something that makes me hate the show or anything. I absolutely love this show and I think they're doing a really great job. But I think it's okay to mention that some things are just like a little outdated. I think the Japanese actress, she did a really good job though. Her acting was really nice. And just from the moment we saw her, I was like, oh, she's so cute, you know? Just so lost there, like, oh my god, where's Charlie, you know? Honestly, if my husband took me home to a foreign country where I had never met anyone and he left me right where he arrived, I would be hella pissed. But honestly, this girl, she just thought that like her husband was like her master or something, because she even wanted to walk behind him. Like, yeah, apparently that used to be a custom there, but pretty toxic. So yeah, I think it's nice that Sam kind of got to show her the American ways and all, and how she just tried to fit in and all. But indeed, the one line Sam said when she was picking the flowers, like the daisies, like she wants to be a part of America, you know? But he just hopes that she would never lose like the Japanese side, or I don't really remember the quote, but yeah, you know which quote I meant. It was, I really agree with that. Like, sure, trying to fit in somewhere that's like completely normal, but you never should lose who you really are. So yeah, he said that really well. I fucking love Sam. He's such an icon. And then again, we have to have this bad guy who just hates Japanese people overall. And he's like, yeah, but they cut off my arm. And then there's like this defenseless woman in your car. Like, yeah, sure, this woman would definitely cut off your arm. It's just these kind of bullies in these episodes, they always piss me off so much because it's just like, why? And then in the end, they have some sort of reason. We also saw that in the Jimmy episode, that the one guy who was bullying him was just like insecure because he couldn't read himself. So he was like, no, I'm not dumber than him. So then he started bullying him. That's kind of the thing with bullies. They always bully other people because of insecurities. And I think with this guy, it wasn't really like an insecurity. I thought it was more like he was mad about what happened to him and that he lost his like career because of that and all. But like, if you just think for a second, just a second, and you're like, does it make sense to kidnap a random defenseless woman who has nothing to do with my arm being cut off just because she's Japanese? Like, you just have to think about it for a second and you'd be like, nah, that's weird. Why would I do that? But it's just like the bullies in the show, they're so insane. But also because they're so insane, you kind of hate them more. And it's kind of, in some way, it's kind of fun to really hate on characters because they really give you a big reason to hate on them. And that, yeah, it makes you more like invested in the episode. So I get why they do it. I just sometimes really start to wonder, like, are there actually people like that who would do that just because of a bullshit reason like that? And then I'm like, yeah, there are actually people who are like that. And it's just, it feels so pathetic that I just can't imagine that, like, actual people with brains would think like that, you know? But yeah, at first I really thought it was just gonna be a story about him as like a sailor, and I didn't really know what to expect. But then in the end, the episode kind of got more layers because of the whole thing with the Japanese girl. Yeah, and I think in the end, like, it was nice that the mom decided to accept her. So I think it was a good ending. I mean, that had to happen for him to leave on. In the end, you know, it always goes well and Sam leaves on, and that's what happened now. We just don't really know where he's gonna be yet. Wait, but I am thinking, like, in the finale of season 1, we saw that he leaped into a bath, and I think he was a woman then, if I'm correct. I'm not sure, was he? I think he was. And then the episode after, he was like in a completely different situation. So I'm thinking maybe because they kind of shot it in a different order or something, he's in that storyline now, or just another storyline, and when he's gonna leap there, we're gonna see that in another episode. I hope it's not gonna happen too often, because it's kind of confusing, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just very curious where he's gonna end up next time, so yeah. That was my reaction. Like I said, if you want to see my full reaction to the episode, then you can check out my Patreon. The link's in the description. You can subscribe to the uncut reaction tier there, or the early access tier, which will give you early access to all of my videos. It is also possible to request your own stuff there for me to react to. And yeah, if you like my reaction to this, then please leave a like, subscribe, and if you have anything to add, please let me know in the comments down below. And then that was it. Bye!